from
It's
everything we
Facebook
heard this
franchise.
offseason, what do you think, Harvey? Did he flip a coin about who would start at quarterback, or did he really evaluate them in the preseason? But look, that first drive, first career start against a big-time opponent, packed stadium, noise coming from everywhere. How about how he handled this? Took the team right downfield, put 6 on the board, and how about the statement of Tommy Matthews on the sideline? He's telling him, this is my job to lose.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this
pretty
up to the
fun.
29.
If you want, if you're making comments,
Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession. Let's see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one.
it's usually pretty easy because you can't really do anything. I just feel a lot more serious and then because like
What the defense does here too after a good stop.
you can only do like a maximum you can use it. I don't know why people are freaking throwing in actively. That's it. Come on, man. Yeah. Do it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Barrett.
What the?
He'll find his man on the comeback route, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Ferguson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
It's like cool because they use rush thing, but that's the one I was really I think they picked off like blocking and shit.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. On first again, they go with Ferguson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the counter, it's Ferguson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This
That's cool because you start on high school listing this one, and then you go college, and then you go
started, you know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the
I
game.
just got that guy
And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. On the carry, it's Ferguson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers. There's usually 5 on 3. And
oh, wow,
and this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Oh my God, he's fast.
And there he goes. That's all you got. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Ooh,
And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good
like
shape.
for some reason, like in this mode, like since it's rookie or something, it's freaking people like catching same things. Like you have one-handed people doing 360 catches. That's why I like 6 passing. It's pretty easy to do. I know.
We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit better. Maybe some high percentage throws early
My bad.
to let him get settled back in.
They told him they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On third down, Barrett.
Oh, what the freak? That was lucky. My guy didn't win. There's a big head on him.
And now it's fourth down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first two possessions, and now it's like none on this one either.
And this will be taken at the 13.
Nice, holy crap.
Calling a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Okay.
LSU with a 1st and 10. He's going to let one fly here for Avant.
Just I mean, like, that's crazy, bro. Like, that's crazy.
He's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
You know, like, exactly having the dance feature and stuff with me.
61 yards.
The 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Here's Palmer on 1st down. He's got it. And he will
there we go, baby.
Touchdown LSU. A 16-yard touchdown. And LSU adds on to their advantage.
What's that,
He
Aiden?
just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route.
I'm on PC now.
And Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
This one fielded at the 5. And now the middle across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to be going.
Oh my, what the fuck is that?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The offense on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. He's going to look deep down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. These college offenses, Charles, so wide open. And there's an example. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
9 yards, not
He caught, oh my god, bro. My whole guy did a whole flip on him.
Gotta love the catch.
That's it.
I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean it.
Nowhere to go here. He
Get him,
lost the
guys.
football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession.
Okay,
We often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
On 1st and 10, it's Palmer.
Oh, yo.
Airing one out deep for Holmes. They got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Oh!
The throw over the middle taken in.
Big boy.
Inside the 15 before they drop it. A very solid gain of 27. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
That was not a quick. What the frick? Dang, he's fast.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards.
I have an
on
idea.
first down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it,
I
but
do
still,
same thing again.
gotta like the way
But
they
I'm
moved
gonna
the football
freaking
player.
jump.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that
Woo!
And he is into the end zone for
I
a
don't
touchdown.
know.
4 yards out. And LSU adds on to their advantage. I'll tell you what, a pretty special performance for his first ever start. Now with 3 touchdown passes.
That's not a bad number to get things going, is it? Because, let's face it, we had our attention on him coming into this game. He's fully captivated us now. With every score, I think he's making his case to stay as the starting quarterback and not get involved in a rotation system.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10. At their own.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I'm
And
gonna
this
say we can
offense
tackle
going to
later.
elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining.
Let me burn the
in
time
quarter
out,
number
man.
2.
They need that.
So even though it's first
Oh,
down,
shoot.
here's the field goal
Come on.
unit on now to
Come
try
on,
to
man.
get 3 before halftime.
I don't like when you take it because you
Down
can't
right at the
freaking block
40,
it.
so call this a 50-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And with that, we reach halftime
That's fine.
in
You got
Miami
28,
in
okay.
the opener to this college football season.
The ugly.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Yo.
This taken
Look
in
how
about
fast he is,
4
bro.
yards deep.
No.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to let one fly here for a ball.
If you would have caught that, I would be done.
And incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 30 big ones. Steps away. Now he'll pull it down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. That play right there, Charles, that is a prime example of why Coach O'Brien likes this young quarterback on the field, his ability to scramble.
And you talk about the ability to scramble.
And that is caught.
No,
It's an
really?
LSU touchdown. That's now his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And boy, this has been quite a performance
don't even know
for the
that.
junior. As
My
we
bad,
remind you, getting his
my bad.
first ever college start.
And this has really been an amazing story because ordinarily, when a junior's making his first start, he's had a few reps along the way prior to it. But in this case, the number is 0. So this is almost all
Good
the chance
luck.
to watch him make his first start as a junior. And already, he's thrown 4 touchdown passes in this game. This is absolutely amazing.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have
Oh,
up their sleeve.
my guy's back with a guy.
It's a gain of
I don't know
7,
what I'm talking
and they're
about.
going to have a
Point.
3rd
I
down.
don't know. I don't do
Oh, I
anything.
came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Was it the best decision? But he turned it into a good decision with what winds up being a terrific return. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Now he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. Throwing again here, Palmer. Airing one out deep for Holmes here. And that is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
They're going on fourth down. It's Palmer. He's going to let one fly here for a... And this is taken in at the 5. And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. A big play there. 43 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The LSU Tigers 42, Ducks 3.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to his sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Running again, and again it's Ferguson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
First and 10, LSU. Now it's Palmer. Steps away to his left. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. They go play action here on first down.
On that play, as you saw.
And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. Mason Thibodeau. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score, Tigers 49, Ducks 3.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You're going over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now here.
One time I got 90 actually, or 90.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided
We're gonna end the game.
They get only 4 that time.
Pretty good.
Leads us to a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. He's going to let one fly here for Avant. And that'll be incomplete.
My man just got a whole army on his toes.
The penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? Well, they've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shape their moves.
All right.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Forced to the ground.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense got crowded.
And this is caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 35. Charles, here we are in the 4th quarter, and they've got a pretty comfortable lead here. You know, Coach O'Brien, as we talked about, he made those statements about it. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
For the extra point.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And Cameron has it over the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time. Barrett looks to throw on 1st. And his throw here is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Barrett. And caught by Cameron right side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
3-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 Oregon. From the shotgun, here's Barrett. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles where he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Flush to his right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Cameron, the intended receiver there, but now it's third and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. This will be caught at about the 5.
I thought it was mad. He looking good.
Completion there winds up a wash.
And down up the blitz on third down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
Homer apparently wants to throw it. He's going to let one fly here for a... He's got a man. Complete. 30. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. And
he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Greatest show on earth.
Picked off at the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Takes it at the 7. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Throwing after the interception. Barrett finding a safety valve here. That's complete. 7 yards on the play. And it'll be a second down. 3 yards remain for second down.
At the 33-yard line.
At least he's showing some respect, man. In my draft, just in my draft. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I remember they had a whole freaking CNN crew last time. They had that one guy in the freaking rant no one knows about. Randy talk, something like that. I forget. That's so stupid.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Wake up. What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You!
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from a sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster. And boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to what, come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Look, I get you upset, but we're in this together.
No, we're not. I'm just gonna leave.
I don't know what his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look, if he wants to talk, he can come find me.
Jumping fiddlesticks.
AT&T Stadium on this beautiful Saturday in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The top travel destination this week for alumni of these two storied football powerhouses. And the site of the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. As we'll see the Oregon Ducks taking on the LSU Tigers. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. A spin, able to power through. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Palmer will throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 35. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
47-yard line.
Now Palmer on 1st down. Airing one out deep for Holmes here. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big pickup of 38. Nice throw there, Coach O'Brien. When you look at his quarterback position, he's got two great options, but opting to go with a hot hand, leaving Tommy Matthews on the sideline to start this semifinal.
And throughout this season, they've had a little bit of what we would call the carousel approach at quarterback. But when they've made changes, Tommy Matthews has made the most of his time under center. But both of these quarterbacks are undefeated.
And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. 13 yards out, and LSU has taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Ducks come up now 1st and 10.
boy.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He finds him down the crossing route. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On first down, it's Palmer. This is caught, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they get another one still in their arsenal.
And now he's going to... And it's a touchdown! It's their quarterback with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And LSU adds on to their advantage. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Let's see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Here's Ferguson. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. On first down, Ferguson. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ferguson, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
2nd and 7 from the 20. From the pistol, Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Now this one to his tight end on the right side. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Barrett. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Get there. They rallied and made the tackle.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And incomplete, a drop there on second down. Airing one out deep for home. They got his man complete. 20, 10, and he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. We discussed how important it was going to be for this quarterback to get off to a hot start. Well, he has done that. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes.
Let's go, baby.
21-3 is your score after one. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
2-yard loss brings up third and 7.
To throw on third down. He lost the football, and the defense has come
Dang,
up.
the defense is totally
He already handled one fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they have to start thinking about maybe someone different in that position.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
on second down. Here's Palmer. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. On second down, Palmer. Here's throw caught. He will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. A 22-yard touchdown ground. And LSU adds on to their advantage.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Barrett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. And he's going to bring the football back for a touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Extra point attempt to come here. set him back 5. Point after try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 Oregon. They'll try the right side with Ferguson. Gets through and now an opening. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44.
On 2nd down, Barrett. And now he'll tuck it and run.
Barrett on the keeper.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage. Not moving. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Buying time to his left. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
He's got his man, Ovon. Down the number 4, getting this inside the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
6-yard line.
Throwing now. Palmer on 1st down. Going for it all. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Complete in the end zone. It leads to 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Final play of the half. It's Palmer letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Mason Thibodeau as time expires in the first half. As his guys continue to pour it on. What a game that he has had throwing the football. Now 4 touchdown passes. This offense playing at a very high level. I'll tell you what, he's going to be filling up your social media timeline tonight. The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. first down. Barrett to throw. Looking outside, and he's got a man. It's Ferguson. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Yeah.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job slowing to the ball carrier.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's going the other way. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the sign.
And it's caught. It's an LSU touchdown. This is really something for a guy who's been rotated in and out of this offense. Heck, the last 2 games being his only back-to-back starts, he has come through with 5 touchdown strikes in this semifinal. And still, you got to think there's going to be talk about Tommy Matthews. So get ready for all those sports radio debates all the way until kickoff of the national championship game. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39-yard line. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Here's Barrett on play action. Incomplete.
Barrett's pass. Incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Oh, 360. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return.
Over 1st and 10.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Wide open receiver complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to keep it here. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down.
Looked at me like the doctor my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's a 1st and goal, LSU. Eluding the pressure right to the end zone, but it's incomplete. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spot? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting him.
And a good return is only stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
10-10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there this time, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings us 3rd and 2.
He may try and run for this. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. Here's a 1st and 10, Oregon.
Ducks 3.
Operating from the gun. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I'm not doing that
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
I was changing on what would play, so maybe I should go to Chima if I can do that, to say that.
They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 3rd down, Barron, he's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Barron. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Intended for number 9.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Barron. Now they go straight. It's complete.
I don't know how you missed that.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
Number 6.
This offense so far on 3rd down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Dancing to his left.
Oh, that was me.
He's got the first down inside the 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try to run down here with Ferguson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him.
Didn't get the push they needed. Two straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. LaShawn Parsons taking it in. And his guys are able to get a score back.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
LSU Tigers 56,
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They go play action here on first down. He's going to let one fly here for a ball. And that is incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
On the deep ball.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, he can't get away from the pressure. We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to do it. Pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems
silly that leads to a play action set. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the fourth, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? I mean, you just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year, the points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and 1. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
A 46-yard attempt.
Oh my God, why is it only laggy?
They'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. In the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Takes over first and 10. At their own 27.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. On first and 10, it's Palmer. Flushed out right. He'll run it. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
When we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass, how about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, this is caught inside the 15. And he is in the end zone for an LSU touchdown.
I don't think there's, you know, too many points, but I would have like 121
passes. You think about this guy, as we said, rotated in and out of the lineup all season, but right now he looks as if he's had a zillion starts out there. He has been on point all game long. 13. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away from the 6. Will go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh my gosh, the third
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because the defense got it. They were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get. And then it's caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Mason Thibodeau there to make the grab. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, folks, this is just getting ridiculous now. 7 touchdown passes. He is no doubt making up for lost time, putting an entire year of stats essentially into one football game. And by the way, those 7 touchdown passes, a college football playoff record. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just go here? He lost the football.
Let me get that.
Now whistles and a timeout call here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. What a great start to the season here, the College Football Kickoff Classic. And for the junior quarterback, a first start and a first win, and a very big win at that.
You alright?
I'll be fine.
I was you last week. I know exactly what you're going through.
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. It wasn't easy to do.
For all I know, this could be my only shot at it.
Then I guess we'll just have to do this all over again next season, huh?
Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks.
Who rained on your parade, Little Miss Sunshine? I am not in the mood for this right now. It's because you're not playing, I take it. Like I haven't had a bad enough day already? Now I have to deal with you?
I know you're upset. That dude Tommy's your brother. And brothers should always have each other's backs. And wipe that sourpuss look off your face. It's game time.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game. It's the LSU Tigers and the Clemson Tigers.
You okay, son?
Yeah, Coach, I just...
Tommy. You all right, Tommy? We need some help over here! Hurry!
You got my back, right?
Of course. Always.
Then go out there and finish this thing.
One shot. That's all any of us ever really gets. Wait till my whole life.
one shot at being a head coach. And here I am. This is your one shot to go out there and show the world who you are. Are you the guy who's going to lead this team to victory? Or are you going to be remembered as the guy who got caught up in the moment and let it all slip away?
The pressure perhaps getting to this young quarterback as LSU trails at the break. Back now in this national championship game and what has been a tough defensive battle. And as we get ready for the second half kickoff, worth noting that Tommy Matthews does not appear to have exited the locker room with his team. And we'll keep you updated as we receive more information. The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Jewell. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
He's brought down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from the lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
The ball carrier.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
3rd and 4.
Cooper from the gun on 3rd down. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
At their own.
Brandon, you're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there.
And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 40, the 20. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. After the departure of Tommy Matthews at the half, the offense able to regroup and put the football in the end zone.
Yeah, that's something they couldn't accomplish in the first 2 quarters of this game. So finally, finding their way downfield. Again, Coach Red O'Brien, he hadn't shown a preference for either quarterback. But this kid who's out there right now, one thing we know about him, he's a fighter.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I was just going to say that, Charles. He's a fighter, and he does have plenty of upside. We know that he can lead. You and I sitting with him this week, didn't you just see a guy who could step into any locker room and control the presence of his teammates?
I just remember when we left that room, you said 2 things to me. I think this kid's going to be poised under pressure, and to me, he's a natural leader, and I concur with both of those statements.
Clemson now with a 1st and 10. They begin with Henry. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
47-yard line.
2nd down at 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Cooper. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
Cooper now on 3rd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. got, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. And he's into the clear. Past the 20, 10. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. Well, since he's coming to the game at quarterback, 2 trips into the end zone, and this offense starting to look remarkably relaxed.
I love that description because it's evident to me, as evident to everyone watching, and now everyone's getting the memo. He's not a backup. He's played just as much as Matthews has this season.
Yeah, that's the thing, Charles. There's the old adage of if you have 2 quarterbacks, you have none. Well, I think they're taking that script and throwing it right out the window because they're saying we've got 2 quarterbacks and we like it.
I love the way you just said that. Not in this case does the old adage hold up. I think we've got a new one. They feel like they've got 2 good quarterbacks, and the offense should respond no matter who's on the field.
Exactly. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4.
We have played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. To throw again on 2nd down. Cooper throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
For number 80.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game.
And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. Mason Thibodeau. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Remember, Charles, with Matthews under center, they weren't able to get the ball into the end zone. They had a single field goal, but he exits the game at half. And this offense since then, they've been on fire. That's the 3rd touchdown in this 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm sorry I jumped in there on you there, partner, but you're exactly right. I was thinking the same thing you were. On fire. 3rd touchdown in the 2nd half. He's taking this offense and squarely put it on his back, and he is actually carrying them, and would they believe, to the national championship podium.
Well, time will tell if they will be on that podium and hoisting that trophy. On 1st down, Jewell. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Cooper. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Clemson Tiger offense, have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And this is Simpson with a catch. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. First and 10 now for Clemson.
At the 46-yard line.
Cooper will look to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there in this passing game. It just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Cooper, and that is incomplete.
Intended for number 15.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Well, they were 2 for 3 on 4th down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 4.
And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. In trouble, and he's taken down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11, and it'll give him the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Cooper on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 16 yards, a 1st down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Back to throw is Cooper. From the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Intended for number 15.
He started first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Cooper. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's 1st and goal, Clemson. Operating from the gun, Cooper. And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. From 3 yards out. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion. This time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengal Tiger offense, if we differentiate them, they are set for their next drive. He's going to let one fly here for Avant. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play that time through the air. 53 yards. They change quarterbacks at half, and here they are, your national champions. And celebration time on that sideline. It took a change at quarterback as thoughts will turn to the condition of Tommy Matthews. But for now, jubilation as they are the national champions.
Well, Tommy's injury certainly was a setback. But the bond that these two kids had is really strong. And although only one of the Heartbreak Kids was out there in the second half, Tommy's spirit was with him, and I believe.
You here for Mr. Matthews?
The hoodie gave it away.
He's stable. But we're only allowing family to go back right now.
That's great, because he's my brother.
Proud of what he's accomplished this season.
I think there's only one individual on everybody's mind tonight. This one's for my brother, Tommy Matthews.
You think that's something? You should see it in person.
Oh, man. That's so cool. So much for coming and bringing this.
You kidding me? I wouldn't miss this for anything. Coach and the guys sent their best. They waited as long as they could, but no one knew when you might wake up, so they had to catch their flights back. I told Coach I wasn't about to split up the Heartbreak Kids, so I stayed behind. Made sure you're all right.
Thanks, man. I'm just glad you're here.
But hey, they did leave you the trophy. Wanted to make sure you had it when you woke up. How you feeling, buddy?
Like a sack of crap.
That's funny, because that's exactly what I was going to say you look like.
Hey, man. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and make him win the championship. Together.
Next year? No, I will, brother. Together.
Doc said I shouldn't overdo it.
She say what caused all this?
Yeah. Something about the stress from my filthy roommate leaving his dishes lying around the apartment. She said if it weren't for that, I'd be the pinnacle of health.
Please.
Hey, seriously. You gotta start cleaning up after yourself. It's ridiculous.
Is that him? He's an hour early. Coach?
You look too disappointed.
No, I was just expecting Tommy. Come in. Care for a cupcake?
No, thanks.
So, you here for the party?
No, give me a minute. Okay, Coach. Actually, I'm here to talk to you about next season.
Yeah, sure, talk away.
It was something you said at the start of the season earlier. It really stuck with me.
Something good, I hope?
Well, it was something you said about treat your men like your beloved sons, and I'll follow you into the deepest valley. And that really got me. It got me thinking about the way I treat you boys, and I wasn't being fair to you, and Tommy for that matter, on the team.
Wow, Coach, I really appreciate that.
All that being said, I wanted to go into the off-season with everyone on the same page. Figured the best way that we could do that would be to announce a starter. Tommy's gonna be our starter.
But how could you possibly make that decision after the title game? Is Tommy even gonna be able to play?
Yeah, I spoke with his doctor. Valve replacement surgery was great. He's gonna be right as rain.
I just don't understand.
I know this is hard for you. It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision. I stand firmly behind it because, frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
Well, what does this mean for me?
Well, it means that you are at a monumental crossroads in your life, and you've got two choices. You can enter the draft. Based on what you did last year, I'd say you'd be lucky to get picked in the 3rd round. But realistically, you're looking at a late round selection, if at all.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you from this moment forward. I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
My other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Talent is a true gift. And it's one that I'm going to give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
And how's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense. Get your heartbreak kids thing going back again.
Heartbreak kids.
I'm a Verizon engineer, and I'm part of the team building 5G ultra-wideband. It's already available in parts of select cities.
And it's rolling out in cities around the country. 25 times faster than today's 4G networks.
It's the fastest 5G in the world. This is 5G built right.
Why did we choose to give plastic bottles a second life in our kitchen fronts? It's just one of our commitments to a more sustainable future. For the planet and those who will inherit it. IKEA, make the dream yours.
Welcome back, sports gamer.
Mind? Oh, see? It's all yours.
Madden 21. Should you choose to skip your senior year?
Win the Alaskan State Championship, chosen 4th again.
I did not expect all this to come to an end so soon.
Well, anything you need, just call.
I did not expect, but if I'm gonna play keep
Final and everything.
but if I'm gonna play QB at the next level, seems like leaving now is my only shot.
That's probably true.
But what that?
But you're not. You're still drafted in the first round by the same team that everybody else gets drafted by if you let fate decide. But there are some other differences I want to see here. So we have franchise savior. You've entered the NFL as one of the most high prospects in your draft class. Anything less than the stellar first act will be a disappointment. But player card, this is where things get interesting. We're 79 overall. We have Superstar X Factor. Oh, this time I went to friggin' Elon. Now, the only thing I want to see that's different is a lot of you said the reason I didn't have the abilities I unlocked in college and in high school once I made it to the league is because it kind of reset when I had to be converted to wide receiver and then back to quarterback. So, like, I lost all my abilities that I did unlock. So, we should have Escape Artist because I unlocked in high school and we don't have it. It's not even, we don't have it. So once again, I don't have the abilities and stuff that I previously in the laboratory. We shrunk, really win the Alaskan State Championship. The abilities that I unlocked. Once again, I defeated Tom. It's probably true. Final in every game that I ever started by a lot of points, and yet you made me convert position. So we are finally here. So we finally can forego our senior season. See you, Coach.
Appreciate the faith, Coach, but I'm gonna play QB at the next level. Seems like leaving now is my only shot.
That's probably true. Punch him.
Wow. I did not expect all this to come to a head so soon.
Well, anything you need, just call.
Well, I appreciate the faith, Coach, but if I'm gonna play QB at the next level, it seems like leaving now is my only shot.
That's probably true.
So, the NFL Combine. I spent so much time preparing for it. Some things you can't ever say you're fully ready for. That's how the week felt to me.
Do you hope for 15 drafts you?
No. This cannot be happening. Okay. Oh, man, okay. Think. Where was the last place you looked at him?
If you knew where you last saw him, they wouldn't be lost now, would they?
Yeah, thanks. How the help you are. You're rich.
Say it with me now. Eisen.
Right, Eisen. You're rich, Eisen. Big fan. I'm gonna be the laughingstock of your next broadcast, aren't I?
Depends. You gonna run the 40 barefoot? I may have a little fun with you, but don't worry. I won't make you a running joke, huh? Come on. I thought it was pretty good.
Maybe not your best, but I'll tell you what. You let me wear your cleats, I'll laugh at any joke you have. I'm seriously, I'm desperate.
Try 'em on. See if they fit.
And, I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but they're a little damp. They're like really damp. Did you go swimming in these?
Thought you said you were a fan. If you were, then you'd know I just ran my annual Run Rich Run 40 for charity.
Right. How'd it go?
Let's just say my days of keeping up with Saquon Barkley are behind me. Maybe you'll fare better than I did out there.
What was your time?
5.98, baby.
Well, I can't do any worse. I've seen statues move faster than that.
All right, well, I want you to go out there and post a time of at least 4.6. Think you could swing that?
Of course. 4.6?
Welcome to another exciting edition of the NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Rich Eisen, and I'll be your tour guide as we meet the next crop of elite NFL talent. We're going to start things off with my personal favorite, the event that can break the spirit of any man, the 40-yard dash. First up, we've got one half of America's darlings, the Heartbreak Kids. An intriguing draft prospect, to say the least. We'll see him up next for the skills portion of this year's NFL Scouting Combine.
Oh, someone's on. What's up, dude? Well, whoever you are, I don't even know. I'm gonna draft her now for NFL 21. So. What? Oh, dang. So just comment or something so I know who you are. Oh my god, bro. What? Oh, I'm done with this crap.
Well, today had a little bit of it all. Select few guys who may have just cemented their place as one of the top picks in the upcoming NFL draft. Until next time, I'm Rich Eisen. Welcome to the 2020 NFL Draft. Sure, the experts have done 2.7 million mock drafts, but you can toss those babies out the window. And we're back in the fourth round of the draft. The talent herd is beginning to thin, but there are still some real studs out there.
Hey, this is the offensive coordinator of the Miami Dolphins. How you feeling right now?
Oh, everything's great, Coach.
Well, look, son, we've been following you for quite some time, and we believe you could be...
What a phenomenal pick. This kid has shown some elite abilities on the field. He's a freak athlete, totally capable of taking over a game in the right system.
This is the player card. This is your development trait. Superstar.
You were a day 3 pick in the draft, so you had to wait your turn to make your mark in the NFL.
The season had just ended, but I couldn't wait to put the pads back on. I caught a break early on. One of the starters took me under his wing during training camp, and I definitely needed someone looking out for me because the NFL is so much different than college. He said I had the right attitude and was looking forward to seeing me at practice. The encouragement gave me a boost and made me even more determined to show the team what I was capable of.
Man, eyes up, eyes up. Take a look at what we got here. Let's remember what we're running here, okay? The offense hasn't seen this all season. We're gonna get at it. Execute your assignments and it'll be a party in the end zone. All right, let's get it.
Dang, that's why you, bro. Play. Oh damn.
Hey, you know what, man? That was pretty dang good. And you know what's really scary? It gets me even more excited. We're only scratching the surface of our potential. This team has so much talent. So just keep pushing, and we're gonna get to that next level.
One time I was just a horrible play, bro. How are you supposed to do anything with that? Exactly, that's what I mean. That's my fault, time, but like... What do you mean did not make first? Hey, God. Whatever. I don't know why I'm just choking now, but I can make it. But I'm fucking playing. I'm got like 29 goals. No.
Hey, you know what, man? That was pretty dang good. And you know what's really scary? It gets me even more excited. We're only scratching the surface of our potential. This team has so much talent. So just keep pushing, and we're gonna get to that next level.
My guy called. Oh, no. Okay. You know what's even scarier? That yeah, so good. There's some sticking the brain over thing. Okay, baby.
Hey man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You're taking the first steps towards success in this.
Look at it. Look at this dog. I can take a sleep. I ain't trick. I ain't trick.
I felt really good about my first few practices, and I was confident that Coach felt the same way when he called me into his office.
It's progress! Thank you, dude. We busy, man.
It had been a long, hard road to reach this point, and there was still a lot of ground to cover, but I slept well that night knowing I had a future in the league.
Sunday. Dale, just push continue. Tyler, this is like something out of a movie, playing each other in our first game. How crazy is it? Ooh! He's on the Saints, bruh. If he's listening, he leaving. That is it on 69 overall. We're playing the Eagles. Okay. Not bad, my guy. Not bad. I can make a slip. I don't trip. I'll chase, put away. This is a dope field right now.
From Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. It's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
It's in the game.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Philadelphia gets ready on offense behind Carson Wentz, the #2 pick back in 2016 out of North Dakota State.
And when I think of Carson Wentz in his first 4 years in the league, I kind of look at him as bookends because his first year as a rookie, he started all 16 games. The next 2 years, beset by injuries. But last year, started all 16 in the regular season again and was very productive. His first 4,000-yard campaign throwing the ball, 27 touchdowns and only 7 interceptions. The injuries got him again in the wild card game, but when he's on the field, his team is dangerous.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Second down at the 34-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Wentz. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards, a first down.
16 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep...
Oh my God, bro, shut your ass up. I'm glad the cops had a kill, maybe. Did not want to talk.
The receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. How about start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Wentz now on first down. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 21-yard line.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he is into the end.